This is Adventure Public Radio.
Hello mortals, and welcome to Adventure Public Radio, bringing you stories on the ground from the realm of Midgard. And I'm Terry the Bard. Surprising no one, the Isle of Berserkers is turning out to be a fantastically dangerous place. Consider the Frost Veil, a hard-to-spot spider web in the sky that can pluck you up and dissolve you with acid. Or how about a frost giant that can turn your legs into ice? Or slave-trading werewolves? Or a boat with siege weapons? I won't be visiting.
All right, Zach. What the fuck are we doing? Are we gonna kill Grotur? Is he dead? Did I kill him?
Grotur.
No. By the way, his name is Grotur. I can't. All the times you guys have said Grotur just to try to trip me up. It's not fair. It really isn't.
It's Grotur the Shriveled. That's what Joe named him.
Yeah.
No.
That's what Ludwig said.
He most certainly
Don't you
did.
remember, Zach?
Yeah.
Listen, I might have 3 kids, but I'm not a freaking brain dead idiot. Okay, come on.
That's not true because I climb in your bedroom every night and I try to incept you into believing that Grotur. This isn't it.
Just whisper it over and over again.
I go Grotur the Shriveled.
That would explain the
Grotur the
stains.
Shriveled.
Anyhow.
Oh, go, God, Zach. All right.
What did you say? It explains the stains?
Yeah.
Like I crawl through your window and I stand over you and masturbate?
Yes.
Is that what you think I do with my spare time?
No, you just have like a grease about you. You know,
I'm a human slug.
Yeah, I'm so glad you
I
explained
just
it.
perspire peanut butter.
yeah.
Well, all right. That doesn't sound so bad now.
So we ended last time with you guys being shot by ballistas.
I like how Zach is like, all right, we're going to take the hard off ramp on this conversation.
Yeah,
and
transition was so smooth.
So, like I said, where we left off was ballistas are flying from the boat outside on the ocean. I was really worried that you guys were going to take it and then shoot my beautiful Grotur with ballistas, but you didn't do it, and I'm glad you didn't. And I'm also
Your beautiful Grotur?
Grotur. Thank you.
It's Grotur the Shriveled. Yeah. That's what we said.
But as we know, they are sailing towards the beach. So instead of me making it, for the other characters, let's have some fun and let's make sure it's for you guys. A 1 and 2 is going to be Syph. 3 and 4 is going to be Bastion. 5 and 6 is going to be Kaarle. First one.
So you're saying from all the way across the way, they've only picked out 3 people out of the 6 people.
Yep. Yeah.
These are sniper rifle ballistas.
Oh, you guys are big targets.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, you're big targets.
Yeah, never mind it just landing in the loose sand or dashing on the rocks or something. It's
It has to hit one of
hitting
these small
someone.
targets, like, 200 yards away or something?
Yeah, it sounds right
While
to me.
they're on a boat that's probably moving in the water, they can sniper rifle fire.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
What the fuck have we done to you?
Yeah.
Like,
What do
we've been here for you through thick and thin, man. And
Are you?
I want to confirm what these projectiles are. So a ballista fire, I mean, this is a siege weapon. It fires effectively sharpened logs.
Yeah, pretty much.
So these are...
Yeah. Are you guys worried or something? Don't worry about it.
See, this is the
I
thing,
mean-
Jason, you don't know is they fire them with pinpoint accuracy.
Jason's never been damaged, so he is a little concerned.
Well, he's about to be. I rolled a 5 for him.
Oh no, wait, is that you rolled to hit Jason?
The first one, first one is going towards Jason. I've not rolled a hit yet, okay? I'm not saying these are hits, but the first one is definitely targeting Jason.
Yeah, his 10 AC is really going to stop the fucking ballista.
All right, so let's roll that D20. Let's just get that out of the way. It's a +6. I rolled a 14. That's a 20. Jason, you have anything to stop this nonsense?
Let's see. What is my AC to start with? I guess it depends if I have mage armor on or not.
You do have mage armor, I believe.
Yes, you do.
Okay. You know what? I think you're right. I think I do remember casting that. Yeah, because I have a first level spell spent. All right. Well, I'm glad I did that because I'm going to, as a reaction, use shield.
Ooh.
So my dex modifier is 3, so that means 16 is where I'm starting, and plus 5 puts me at 21.
21, just enough to get away from it.
Hold on, the shield is the real good bit here. I mean, like, a ballista shot comes in and Jason's fucking crazy archmagus powers bounce this thing off.
Yes.
I'm not that powerful of a wizard, and I just put my hand out with a little shield, a glowy shield thing appears in front of it.
Yes.
And just the sharpened log is dashed to splinters against it.
Yeah, like when you put something in a grinder, it just goes into shreds right in front of your hand as this sharpened log hits it. Now let's see what the next one's going to go to.
There's multiple ballista on this fucking thing.
Didn't I say 2 shots? Didn't I say 2 shots?
I don't remember. It was a week ago. I have no recollection.
Well,
I edited it too. In the last week, I've edited the fucking thing.
Joe has like a 48-hour working memory, like 24 hours on either side of the present moment.
And I have that brain.
Yeah. My memory used to be fucking great. It has been dog shit ever since the fucking pandemic started. I don't know why.
So once again, 1 to 2 is Syph, 3 to 4 is Bastion, 5 to 6 is Kaarle.
There's no fucking Ludwig in this. There's no Hollis and Ephraim. There's no of the 10 other guys. Oh my god.
Nah, you guys are fine. This one's coming for Kaarle.
What? Wait, does your shield still hold?
Till the start of my next turn.
Roll a 16 plus 6, 22.
Oh my god!
Fuck you fucking liar! You fucking lying sack of shit.
You can look. This is not podcast worthy, but it's there. Look at this 16. You see it?
Oh, you just had that. You just put it there. You fucking liar! You had time as you moved your webcam. You piece of shit.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, Kaarle. Oh, really terrible roll. 22 points of damage though.
Still a lot.
Out of my 29 max health, I have 7 health left.
7 health left. Well, I'm sure it'll go far.
And a telephone pole in my chest.
Yeah. Just from the ocean sailing all the way across, you see, you block one, but as the other one comes and lands neatly in your shoulder area.
Considering like the motion of the ocean, that's some remarkable aim.
Remarkable. For 2 ballista from 200 feet.
Yeah, 2
yards?
separate ballistas on wavy sea, somewhat wavy seas at a distance to both get like direct hits straight on me. That's impressive.
Yeah. Zach, how far are we away from the cave? I think I'm in the cave entrance because that's where Grotur got held. So I think I'm inside. So can they hit me inside of there?
I would say no. I mean, yeah, you're good. You are good. Syph is still outside the cave at this point. But that was the only 2 shots, guys. No big deal. So we have the 1 remaining soldier that is fighting you, Syph, and Ludwig. Let's go for Ludwig.
Let me guess, he's going to attack me.
I said Ludwig. Relax. Rolls a 19 for a 21.
Listen, I mean, you started the fucking game by shooting ballista at us, Zach. You can't expect us to be like all chill tonight.
Man, the mood is just different today, huh? Wow, isn't that funny?
You drew first blood.
I mean, we came into it knowing we were in combat.
So yeah, I rolled a d10 for a 2-handed sword, and he got a 8 plus 2, 10 damage on Ludwig.
And she's still looking okay, right? I don't think she took much damage, right?
Yeah, she's fine. And actually, she's raging now, so that doesn't even bother her very much. But it is her turn. And as you guys watch that blade cut across her chest, you see it slowly close because she's a trollkin, and her regeneration is starting to kick in as she swings her battle axe at him.
That's pretty cool.
Sick.
Badass.
Ooh, rolls a 15, which is enough. Oh, man. 19 points of damage as she swings his battle axe and cleaves this man down. All right, so let me set the stage. So you guys have killed, I believe now, 5 different soldiers in front of this cave. And there are bodies that are in the snow but are unmoving. And there is Grotur, who is standing in the mouth of it. The ship on the outside to the right is slowly drifting in. You can see that there are many oars in the ocean just plowing through. And it is Kaarle's turn.
I'm going to... So are there any... I missed if you said there was any humans left.
There are some that are unmoving in the snow. It seems like Grotur is the last standing combatant right now.
I'm going to go ahead and walk into the cave. I'm not in range of Grotur, am I?
I would say you would be.
Okay, then I Misty step into the cave.
Perfect. You are behind him, and you're inside this cave. You can hear more voices down deeper inside of it, but you are safe from the ballista where you are now.
Okay. I'm going to... I think I'm just going to save my spell slots and Toll the Dead again on Grotur.
Okay, that is a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Not very good at these.
Yeah, I remember now. That's why I did it.
Fucking 9.
Nice.
Oh, God, just hit you for 27,000 damage, but I'm going to complain about 9 hit points.
Woof. Okay, only 6 damage.
6 points of damage. You rolled 2d12, right? Not just 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Damn.
I've been rolling pretty good lately, actually. So
Yes, you have.
It's whatever.
Okay, the bell tolls. He is not looking good, but he is not dead yet. Up next is Syph.
Slovik, get to the mouth of the cave. And then I run towards Grotur. And I slash, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to jam my rapier right between his toe and his toenail.
Oh, okay.
Natural 20. Sorry, buddy.
Good Lord.
Apparently, this was his Achilles heel, but it's like his toe. His Achilles toe.
Gross.
All right, let's see. No, I only did 24 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, I rolled really low. But, I mean, 24 damage is
24 is
that.
definitely good.
All right, now I'm going to take my dagger, and I'm going to go through the toenail from the top.
Oh, jeez.
So,
God. All right.
It's like a 25.
Yeah, 25 is definitely enough.
And I'm going to use a point of prowess to basically be able to add my dexterity modifier to this damage roll here. How far away was I from the giant to begin with?
I would say about 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay. All right, so it's going to be 5 points of piercing damage to his toe, and then I'm going to retract both of these blades from his, torn up toe, and then I'm going to head deeper into the cave 15 feet.
All right, so how do you fall? Grotur the Cold, you bastard.
No.
What? I killed him?
Yes, you were talking the whole time. I didn't want to interrupt you, so I was just letting
Oh my
you go.
God. Okay, let's paint this picture here.
It's going to luxuriate in it.
Bravely lead Slovig to the mouth of the cave, and I dive and jam my rapier deep underneath this fat, pussy, disgusting Etton's toe, and I slice it open, and he howls in pain and reaches down and grabs his toe, and then I jab him right in the nose, and my whole entire arm goes all the way up his nose into his brain.
Very nice.
And then
Very
I
good.
scramble it. I scramble it like a delicious little omelet, and his brains come pouring out his nose, and then he utters the famous last words of, "No, I'm so stupid," and Zach has a horrible character that he made.
And you do so, and your arm is to the armpit, just covered in snot as you retract your little rat paw from deep in his nose, and he falls forward towards you.
And then I immediately say, "Oh shit, we forgot to ask him to decurse Ludwig." No, oh no.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Bastion, it is your turn.
I mean, there's a boat
There is a boat.
200 something feet away, right?
Yeah, it's starting to make its way towards the beach, but it's going to be a minute.
All right. I walk over to Kaarle, and I'm going to give you 15 points of lay on hands, Kaarle.
Nice.
Wow. Actually, any interest of expediency, we can take us out of combat. We're not in initiative at this moment.
Okay. I'm going to give myself 10 points of lay on hands then, too.
Alrighty. So yes, you have just defeated Grotur the Cold and the other Vargreich soldiers who were squirming in that snow pile. They're not squirming anymore as Slovig has just been hacking away at the snow until it stopped moving.
I mean, I think I call down Hollis and Ephraim and just kind of say, like, all right, all those dudes are coming. I say we garrison up. I mean, force them to come to the fucking cave, and just take them out like we did these boys, I guess. I don't know what else to do.
I think Syphilis is just standing there, and then he like says to Kaarle, he's like,
Kaarle, look at her go. It's a thing of beauty. She's like a painter with an axe. So it's unreal. It's unreal.
Yeah, it's really it's quite visceral.
No ballista shot at her, though, huh?
Nah, it's weird, huh?
no, that's strange. But she's out there like, like painting like a Jackson Pollock-esque, with blood, like being very noticeable. And, the snipers on the boat haven't shot at her at all.
No, not yet. What is your guys' plan?
We have to stay in the cave. They have the ballista.
Fair enough.
Right? I mean, I don't see another option unless you boys do.
Yeah, I say we go further into the cave.
There's still people in the cave, from what I understand, right?
Probably the slaves.
So maybe if we free the slaves, we can get them to fight with us.
I think we're just asking, lambs to walk to the slaughter. Then.
Wave after wave of men.
Yeah, yeah. The killbots have a maximum, kill count, and once they get past that limit, they die.
Well, listen. Maybe if you give a rousing speech, you could turn the tide.
I assume they have no weapons or armor, since they are in fact slaves. We assume, and that's if they're friendly to us at all.
I guess that's true. But maybe we should get in there and ransack the whole place before Hollis and Ephraim get here, because Kaarle promised them everything in the cave.
Well, we'll have time for that later. But I think the more pressing issue is the boat full of men who want to come and kill us. I assume.
Oh yeah, maybe we could use Grotur as like a shield.
It's not a bad idea. All right. Yeah, I mean, all right, let's take us out of this just so we don't waste too much time waiting for a boat to get here. Is there anything else we want to do? I'm kind of the mind we should just stay in the cave and wait for them to come up and then just all jump out and be like, bitch.
Yeah, I think that we should.
Our main sort of quest here is to cure Ludwig, right? Yeah. So Isn't that what's in the cave?
No, the guy who cursed him, we just murdered.
Okay.
So maybe he's cured now. Maybe there's something in the cave that can cure him. We don't know. But again, pressing issue, that's in the future when we're not dead.
Yeah, for sure.
What's it called? As Grotur fell, I called Mason back to me, Zach. So he's running back with the boat. The rowboat inside the cave.
Perfect. Yeah. Mason comes trotting on back, dragging this in the sand.
I disconnect him from the boat.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough.
How big is Skrotar's club?
I had the same question, actually, but I was going to worry about it later.
Yeah, Skrotar's club would be a maul for one of you guys. Two-handed weapon.
I mean, I still pick it up.
It's magical.
Who else can use it?
It's magical. It does cold damage.
All right, so Slovik, Ephraim, and Hollis join you inside the mouth of the cave and begin, they can hear the voices. You see them all, not cup their ears, but you can tell that they're listening in. And Slovik's like, more soldiers?
Yeah. Sorry, honey. It seems like there's some more, but hopefully after we get these ones, we can free who's ever down there and, maybe loot the ship afterwards for good measure. That way you can go back home a rich woman.
She smiles a big, gappy tooth grin. Sounds good. And Hollis and Ephraim was like, you slayed a giant. That is great. You are true warriors.
I put a hand on Hollis' shoulder. First, Syph slayed a giant, but in a way we all did.
Oh, Hollis looks down to Syph, the man who sliced his ankles.
Yeah.
And does a slight bow.
And I give him a sweet little smarmy little rat wink, no problem, Hollis. And then I give him a high. I hold my hand up nice and high for a high five.
All right, yeah, he'll give you a high five. I guess it's international, right? You guys dap up, and you can hear that boat is getting closer. And Hollis is like, maybe we should see what is down there, huh?
I will. Christian's curious about it. If Christian wants to run down there, he can. I'm staying up here.
I'm curious about it too. The boat's definitely a thing we got to deal with, and I want that boat.
I think maybe me, Hollis, and Ephraim could go check out what's in the cave. I don't think there's any more Vargarake in there.
I mean, just be quick. Again, we're going to need you up here sooner rather than later.
Yeah, if you need us, just yell really loud.
I will. I'll
You can
try
yell,
not to cause another
syphilis,
snow crash.
Grotur killer.
Yeah, syphilis giant fella. Because it's kind of funny because you're a small fella. But you're kind of a giant fella.
The humor's not lost on me, Bastion.
Ooh, how
Very
about
good.
syphilis giant's bane?
Ooh.
I like that. That has a good
All right.
ring.
I like giant feller because it works on 2 levels.
Yeah, so one of the two. We'll workshop it later.
Or here's a third. Syphilis, generally all around cool guy.
It doesn't have the same pithy. Go check on the.
It's a little long. I know it's long.
If you're going, just go. Go.
Okay, we're gonna head in the cave.
Okay. Who did you want to come with you? I'm sorry.
Hollis and Ephraim.
Okay. Hollis and Ephraim slowly follow behind. I guess, are you kind of sneaking?
No, I think we're just walking, and then
Cool.
as I'm walking, like I touch my hat and I say,
Oh my God, you're not gonna believe what just happened. I totally killed a giant. No big deal. Hope you're having a good day. Right back sometime.
I love that you're using this all the time as like your personal text message to to Caspian type fellow. All right, you send the message and you pause for a minute as you hear a reply. Oh, well done, Syphilis. And that's it.
and then I like keep waiting to listen. Like, is there more? Is he gonna say anything else? Like, just a good job?
Yeah, that's it.
And then I get all kind of weird and I say, okay, let's hurry up. Come on, guys.
Perfect.
Stop dragging your feet, man.
Oh, look, okay. As they're running behind you after not doing anything. As you go deeper into this cave, and it is rather large, and kind of twists down into the mountain, you can see in the distance like a fire, and there are many crates down here. And give me a perception check, actually, or investigation, either one, whatever's easier for you.
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm a little distracted by Caspian not really like singing my praises. So.
Yeah, you were really looking for approval there, and he didn't deliver.
I mean, he like said good job, but like, what does that really mean?
Yeah, it wasn't the full-throated, oh shit, Syph, yeah, fuck yeah, bro, get him.
Yeah,
He
you're
was
right.
like having sex at the time, and he like answered me during sex. So like, that's like pretty, good on him.
So with your 13, you're looking around as you're coming closer down in here. You can see that they have been creating multiple weapons of war, from trebuchets to ballistas. You see some mangonels, like they're trying to build something down here in this large cave. And also you see that there are huddled in the corner many people. From what your kind of quick glance, maybe 14 different slaves that are kind of huddled in the corner.
So are these trebuchets and weapons of war already like they look like they're functional and ready to go?
They're mid-assembly. Some are without wheels. Some, the bow is not strung across.
Is there? I'm just saying there. So there's none that are like fully intact here, right?
I mean, you could probably put something together eventually.
Okay, well, I was more asking for now because it would be pretty cool to make Hollis carry this out there and shoot somebody with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'd be able to put it together right away, but the stuff is here.
It'd be funny if it didn't fit out the mouth of the cave and they built it in there and they're like, oh, fuck, no, what do we do?
Wait, how come we didn't think of this? No, but it looks like, they've been building weapons of war in here.
And I say to the crowd, I say, hey, don't you worry. You don't need to be scared. We're setting you free. But I'd stay here for now because, there's a little more business to take care of upstairs, in the sense that, like, we have to kill more people.
And well put. You see these huddled people in the corner. Oh, okay. Let us know when we can be free.
You got it. And I give a wink and the little finger gun.
Hollis looks at his hand and tries to do the finger gun motion, and it just looks really stupid. But he's trying to be cool.
It's like, don't,
this rat.
Yeah, don't worry, Hollis. You'll get it. You just got to keep practicing.
You see him practicing over and over, and he's just not doing it with the same kind of enthusiasm. But yes, you have figured out what is down in here. And now let's get back to Kaarle. Kaarle, you hear the oars now getting closer. You can hear someone shouting, "Row! Row!" as
Your
now
boat.
these can get close.
Nice row your boat pull, Christian. That was a deep cultural cut that we can all relate to.
That's fair.
I can't resist.
What do you want to do? What do you guys do?
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were done like explaining the situation. Roughly how far is the boat from where I am?
As you kind of like peer and look out, it looks like they have gained some speed, and they are probably like 50 feet away from the shoreline.
Oh God, they're gonna ram the cave. So they're 50 feet away from the shoreline,
Yes.
and I'm how many feet from the shoreline?
Let's say you're probably 80 feet. You got some time.
Okay. I'm gonna run 10 feet towards them because that puts them in range.
Listen, we're not an initiative. You don't have to do anything like that. You can just tell me what you want to do. It's fine.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna run out of the cave just to put because my firebolt is 120 feet. That's what I was trying to get at.
You've got plenty of range. You can do it from here,
Okay.
I would imagine.
Okay, I'm going to see. I don't want to fuck up this boat too bad because we might inherit this boat.
Right.
Let's see. I'm going to firebolt the oars. One of the oars, I guess. This is going to be a very piecemeal operation. I'm not that powerful a wizard. I can block a telephone pole, but I can't destroy a boat.
Can you like target the guy on the ballista?
That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that instead.
Okay. Yeah, you can see where these ballistas are kind of on, I guess, pedestals, a little bit above on the deck. Mm-hmm. And they look like they can fully function and swing around. They keep on like looking to the left and stuff, so you're kind of seeing like the back shoulder of them. So if you want to try to take a shot at one, that's fine.
Yeah, I will do that, and I'm going to ley line it.
Okay.
So I'm bound to a ley line, which I forgot that means the effect is locked for me, which means that it's a specific one every time instead of rolling on it. Which means that I can just choose a 10, which is rolled twice on the strong ley line effect table instead of so I get two random stronger effects instead of one weaker one. It's not as strong as it seems because some of the effects really are lame and they're often irrelevant to what they're so varied that it's often irrelevant to what you're doing. But anyway,
I like that you were like, I'm going to pick the one that makes it take longer.
I didn't realize what I was getting into, and I did
fucking around.
All right, rolling to hit. That's a nat 1, whatever.
Oh,
I didn't want to play the stupid game anyway.
Oh, Carl, back at it again. Sending a firebolt way over the side of this guy, completely not close, sailing into the sky. But he knows that you guys are in the cave now.
That was a warning shot.
Yeah, here's a flare, so you just be careful. Don't get near me. I might hurt you.
If you guys didn't know where we were before, here we are.
Okay.
Finest marksman in all the realm.
I should duck back in the cave because now they're going to be like, huh, what? But it's going to take them a bit to load the ballista. They probably loaded it in the meantime.
Yeah.
I get back in the cave.
Fair enough. Bastion, did you want to do anything? I don't.
What can I do? I'm sitting on Mason's back. That's the extent of what I can do.
Okay, so let's fast forward to where they finally reach the beach, and you can hear swords being drawn, but it's not quite as many as you thought. This ship is big; it's about 60 feet by 20. But you see what seems to be about 6 more soldiers racing towards the front of the cave. But you guys have the drop on them as they start to come in, inching in through the cave.
Are Syph and Hollis and Ephraim back?
Yeah, we'll say everyone's here so we can just move forward.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as they come within attacking range, I'm going to hammer time.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so first one would be Carl, actually.
Okay.
I do want to do non-lethal damage. Just want to state that up front, Zach, if possible.
Solid.
I haven't cast Magic Missile yet, and just for fun, I'm going to Magic Missile 3 different ones.
Oh, okay. 3 different. That's fine. Go ahead and.
The least effective way to use Magic Missile.
Well, now I can toll the dead on whoever.
Yeah, I'm
true.
just kidding. Yeah.
That's pretty smart. What level?
For sure.
First.
Okay.
3 damage.
Okay. Like you said, with the plan for Toll the Dead, that's pretty good. So you hit the first 3 soldiers with these darts as they are racing towards the front. We have Syph.
Is any of them in range of another one of my companions or friends?
Yeah, we'll say they're, as they came around the corner, they are in range.
I'm going to head towards my buddy Bastion.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack whoever is near him.
Okay. Yeah, as they started to pour in, I imagine Bastion sitting on Mason around the corner, and you're kind of next to him.
And I just kind of, make a leaping thrust with my my rapier. 19? Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
18 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Damn. You drop this one with ease,
Oh my God.
actually, because you can tell as you're attacking this guy, he is not nearly as equipped as the soldiers that were in here before. These must be like deckhands of some sort, but that they are sworn to protect them the Vargreich way.
I give a quick look up to Bastion and Mason, and I go,
Embarrassing.
is there
and Mason says, no, come on, you need something more than that, Jay. There you go. Thank you.
Perfect.
Right. So, and then is there anyone else around?
Yes.
So it's a choke point, and we're all just kind of standing shoulder to shoulder fighting people. All right. Then I take a slash at somebody with my dagger. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Do these guys look more frail, would you say, or more not as tough?
Yes, they definitely look frail, and not nearly as bad.
I'm going to spend a point of prowess to do deep cut. Okay. And that'll be 3 damage.
All right. You cut him deep, and he is not in good shape, even with 3 damage. Bastion, you see that these guys are falling pretty quickly as Syph is making short work of them.
I think before I even raise my Warhammer, I try the diplomatic approach and just, you lay down your weapons right now. You can leave with your lives. Otherwise, we've already taken care of the rest of your men. Look at your 2 friends already.
Fair enough. So you try the diplomatic approach. You see these guys kind of thinking about it. Roll me either intimidation or persuasion, whichever you want to do.
I don't think this is intimidation. I think it's persuasion. That is a 13 total.
13. You watch as they all look down at the dead bodies, and they had to crawl over Grotur to get in here, and Slovig's masterpiece that's in the front, and they just generally realize that they are well outmatched, even though they're sworn to keep fighting. They place their weapons in the ground.
Yeah, and I get off of Mason. I kind of ask Hollis and Ephraim to pick up any weapons, and I walk up to him and just I think you made the right choice. It doesn't always have to be bloodshed for everything. We'll figure out what to do with you next, but I think you made the right choice walking away from this one. We might have some questions for you later, but for the time being, why don't you go sit on the mouth of the cave right there, and we'll collect you soon.
You are under arrest, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that goes without saying. Thank you, Kaarle. Yes, you are. Hollis and Ephraim are your jailers until we decide exactly where to leave you boys.
Hollis and Ephraim quickly begin grabbing weapons and like smirking in these Vargreich deckhands' faces. They're like, "Good choice, cowards." Picking up swords and stuff like that.
And I think I get a little bit stern. Nah, I understand where you come from. Like, yes, this might be a cowardly choice, but they made the decision to live on and fight another day. Like, what they're fighting for now, they're fighting for slavers who are dead in the snow. What fucking sense does that make to keep fighting until they die? What does that add to this fucking world?
Hollis looks at Ephraim and then looks back at Bastion and is like, I just, warriors and Valhalla and, glory and, you know what, you're right. He keeps going and grabs all these weapons. Slovig quickly takes control of these people and sits them outside and sit, real in their faces as they all sit down in front of her. You guys head back down, I imagine, all of you?
Yeah, again, if they'll go with me, I definitely want to go down now.
Oh, yeah.
So when you guys come in here, you see plenty of siege equipment and bodies of slaves who have obviously misbehaved or something and have been punished by Grotur. But the survivors are kind of huddled in the corner, trying to keep warm and stay away from anyone who do them harm.
I will take the reins unless somebody else has something.
Oh, no, go for it.
I march in and say, "Hello, survivors. We are your new masters. You will be."
So that's a little bit worried about Syph, maybe.
I wasn't going to say that. I'm not a monster.
I know. I think I walk in. Hello, folks. I am Bastion for Kaarle Camerata, and I think you already met my ally Syph here. This is Kaarle. I can't say we came here to free you guys, but that's what's happening. There's a boat outside. My current working plan is to commandeer that boat.
How would you all like a life on the seas? How does that sound?
Hold on. I'm getting there, Carl. I'm getting there. I'm gonna say you are 100% free, and we will work to drop you off where it's convenient for you. But if you also are looking for work,
you see as these slaves begin to start standing, and since you've kind of approached them with a gentle tone, and they start walking over towards you and trying to grab your paw and say, "Please, thank you so much for saving us. We're from Amber Hall, the Vargreg. They've been raiding the shores of the Northlands for days, and I don't know what they were going to do with us."
I'm so sorry to hear that. Amber Hall is quite a distance away, but we will we'll do everything we can to get you guys safely back there. But the Vargreg's raiding that's a bigger deal. I mean, we know something about their kind, and that they've taken slaves before, but it sounds like it's getting out of control.
Egar is with the Vargreg, yeah?
I mean, yeah, like I said before, it's not a clan, it's a location. He's from Vargreg, but what we saw was a bunch of werewolves when we met up with Egar. We didn't notice any slaves.
I mean, he was pretty cool though too. So he probably has no business with slavery. I mean, he could have just came right into that longhouse and killed every one of us with all them werewolves. Easy peasy.
Absolutely. I don't know. Things are bad one way or another. We should probably get back to safety, tell Ludwig about this, and just add it to our growing list of shit we have to fucking worry about.
Oh, yes, indeed. This is a quite murky situation. But like my friend Bastion told you people, there's a place with us if you want it, or a place back at Amber Hall. But I will just tell you that we are pretty cool guys who get into some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we killed giants. Kaarle made was a werewolf, shit himself, literally projectile shit
he puked
out
his
of
guts
his
out.
ass, and he puked his guts out too.
Well, yeah, he puked his guts out, and then his intestines shot out of his butt like silly string.
There is no shortage of muffins.
I kneel down and whisper so that the recently freed people can't hear me, and I say to Syph, I think this pitch is good, but maybe talk less about murder, I think.
What I meant to say is that we are really about love and lollipops, and we like hugging, and we like cuddling, and we like furry
I lean back
things.
down, and I'm like, too far in the other direction. Too far.
I'm sorry. You will get paid well. There will be food.
Well, not well. We don't have a lot of money.
Okay.
You will get paid something.
You'll get paid something.
You see as these slaves are totally confused.
Recently freed people. Thank you, Zach.
Listen. Pay will go up as we make money. Basically, sky's the limit. You get what you put in.
On paper, right now, all we're offering you is an exciting life on the seas, and that's really all we've got to give.
So this has been every time we try to have a serious conversation, it always derails. So people, I will once again reiterate, we don't have much, but if you want to stay on our boat until you find somewhere safe to get off, that's cool. If you have any knowledge of being a deckhand or sailing, again, we'll find some way to pay you a living wage, and at the very least, make sure you have 3 hot meals and a cot.
All right, I like where this is going. You can see beginning they were kind of like every time you said something more gross about what you did to a werewolf, their faces would change, and then other like, oh, but they love us, and they're riding the roller coaster of this discussion. But as they begin to understand that this is all very new to you as well. Some of them talk to each other about, oh, we could finally, make something out of this. We can finally get away from the Northlands and their culture over there. You can roll me a persuasion, Bastion, or whoever feels like, they want to roll it. I'm down with it.
I would like Bastion to do this, but then Joe also rolls terribly, so it's scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny you said that, because I did roll a natural 20.
Oh my
6,
God.
26.
We got a whole crew of cool pirates. Everyone gets a pirate name.
Speaking of names, I do want to emphasize you all will be treated like very, very well, but we do not ask us to learn your names. We cannot be bothered.
Well, anyhow, this is terrible.
We are handing out nicknames. That is the thing. We can't possibly remember. Anywho, all right. So if I could smash cut just a little bit, Zach, just because this has gone so bad. Yes. Actually, unless you want to interpret the natural 20.
Yeah, I will. So with a natural 20, even though your pitch went up and down and had all kinds of turns, something about the humble way that Bastion speaks wins about a half dozen of these slaves over. They begin talking about how they could maybe make a new life for themselves, and the opportunity to work for somebody who could fell a fucking giant is huge. So, you've won about 6 of these slaves over.
That's awesome.
Zach, can I roll a persuasion to get all the less savory characters to be appealed by my part of the speech?
All right, hey, go ahead. You roll me a persuasion. What's your persuasion?
My persuasion is a +1, but I rolled a 17.
Okay, you try to appeal to any slimy bad boys that are left in these freed people, and there is just one very slimy bad boy that's like, all right, you're pretty cool.
And I'll be like, what's your name, sir?
God damn it, Hartman.
And then I go, actually, don't answer that. I want you to come up with a new name that you think is really cool, and we will call you by it like it's your nickname. It'll be so cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
Well, what is it going to be?
Well, I don't know, man. I just got this. What do you want?
Well, what kind of stuff you into? What kind of stuff you like?
And you got to give him a second because he's, I mean, it's a big decision. It's like when you're starting a game and you're like, oh God, I got to create a username.
Well, I like getting in dirty. I like, drinking and stealing. I don't know what you want. What do you want for me to do, man?
Oh, dude, how about this? Dirty boy.
That's, the boy thing is kind of played out. It's kind of copyrighted by like another podcast. I'd rather not be a boy.
Oh, all right. How about Drunk Mike?
I like it. It doesn't trip off the tongue. It doesn't rhyme. It doesn't. It's like the longest way to say 2 syllables, kind of. You know what I mean? Like,
drunk Mike. I mean, it is good. It's good. I just feel like I'm.
Nice to meet you, Drunk Mike. And I give him a big bear hug.
Well, you're not really giving me much to work with,
Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? I've only existed for about 5 seconds, so I'm trying.
All right. So how about Sneaky Pete?
I like Drunk Mike. I'm a huge fan of Drunk Mike.
Drunk Mike. I don't like Drunk Mike because it's got the "k" sound at the end of both words, and it doesn't sound good that way.
Okay. Do you got any suggestions? Because obviously he's like kind of confused about it.
Yeah, but it's very much his decision. There's a personal choice. It's what we're going to be calling him.
You got time to think about it. We can't spend any more time of our podcast episode.
No, we really need to hammer this out because
we will once we're on the boat. We have so much more to do. And
the bear's right. We really have a lot of other things we probably should get to.
All right, but we're going to get back to you. We're going to get back to you at a further episode because I will never forget this.
That's right.
All right. So, Zach, we have Drunk Mike. We have the other 6 non-nasty boys who are into it, and then the rest of the free men and women. I asked Ludwig, Hollis, and Ephraim to start ferrying them back and forth. I use Mason to get the boat to the water. They start doing that. While they're doing that, I would like to investigate this cave, see if there's any dope shit in here.
Perfect. And there is a lot of equipment. There's a lot of cases and stuff. But if you go through, eventually you guys come across a crate that doesn't look like all the rest. This seems to be like the payment crate.
Oh, shit.
And it is locked.
Like I start getting the largest treasure bone. I'll tell you what. And then I start sniffing at this lock like it's a piece of ripe cheese. I pull out my lock picks and I go to work, baby.
Go ahead and roll me that bones.
Oh yeah.
What is it? A thieves' tool?
Yes, it is.
All right. Like, do you think a 25 would be sufficient enough to open this lock?
You know what, Hartman? I think it would.
Thank you, Zach. You're a very giving DM.
Don't you ever forget it. You eventually walk over and just click. And I imagine, Syph, this is like orgasmic to you. Just getting that right, just that right spot to open up a chest must be extreme pleasure. I would like you to roll me a D6.
A 4.
All right. So inside, you find 1,000 gold coins.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm jumping in that shit like Scrooge McDuck, like it's a fucking money bin. I'm fucking jumping in there. I'm fucking spitting coins out like it's water.
Perfect. And when you're swimming around in there, you find an arcane scroll.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. I do an Arcana check on that shit.
All right, go ahead and roll me that, Jay.
That's an 11.
It's plenty enough. You find a scroll of dark vision.
Oh, okay. That's like a consumable you use to get dark vision for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you're swimming around in this gold, you also find a bottle with like a viscous fluid in it. And a bag. A brown bag.
I'm going to examine that bag.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation, or you can give me a Arcana check.
I'll do Arcana.
Oh, it better be a bag of holding, baby.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a 15.
15. You see this bag, and it's just something about it is different. There seems to be a face upon it with a light smile and this like kind of ornate decor around it. And when you open it up, it just seems like you could stick your whole arm in there.
Hey guys, check out this bag. And I pull it open and they react, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like put my hammer in there. Oh, it goes all the way. Oh, it just keeps going. It just keeps
going, dude. It just keeps going. You have definitely found a bag of holding.
I put it over my head and I let it like drop down onto me so that it just takes my whole body inside.
And it does.
There is no air in there. By the by.
Don't worry about it. Kaarle needs another character, really, honestly. One last thing in here that you find is a small little vial of what seems to be like a water, but it's got like a little tag on it.
What's the tag say?
Tag says 2 Queens Tree.
2 Queens Tree?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What is that? So is that like a location, I'm thinking? A street or something?
You probably wouldn't know, but if you ask the other guys, they could roll a history.
I say, Duke. I go, oh no, you know what I say? I look at the tag and I go, hey, somebody want to read this for me?
Sure. It says 2 Queens Tree, and I rolled an unnatural 20 on my history check, Zach.
Perfect. So, with your travelings of the north, you know that there are several world trees in the world. This one is outside of Holdenrose, outside of Trollheim. So it's kind of to the west of Bjornreich and Bjornheim. It's from a world tree.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't know much other than it's from a world tree near Trollheim. We could ask Solveig about it, or I don't know. Maybe
world trees have been around forever. Like, they are from the creation of Midgard. They're trees that have survived that long and are obviously very large. It's said that they hold a lot of magic.
I'm sure it probably cures like icy foot.
It's good intuition. Good intuition.
Listen, you guys know what this is? And I shake the bottle around. Do you think it's like perfume or cologne or something?
I don't know. Try and drink it, Syph. See what happens.
I open it up and I give it a little rat sniff. Little.
I imagine it's very pungent, like stringent.
Oh, I think it's OxyClean, maybe. Kaarle, do you know? Maybe.
Earthy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you're getting OxyClean out of this. This just doesn't smell like OxyClean.
You can roll me Arcana, Jay, if you'd like.
Okay. 16.
16. As you're like smelling it and getting close, you've kind of read about this before. This is something called sovereign glue. It basically glues two things together that will never come apart.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck?
That's pretty cool.
It's fantasy Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantasy Gorilla Glue that you literally have to get another magic item, like type solvent, to take it apart.
That's crazy.
Or a wish spell.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Oh my God.
Can't wait to fuck up some major plot point with this.
No, I think it'd be amazing if we glued Kaarle to Bastion.
Oh, Jesus, that's awful.
Can never surprise us because we'll be faced back to back.
Yeah. Oh shit! Like I want to be glued to Bastion. I always get pack tactics. Always get backstab.
And all right. So is there anything else interesting in there, Zach? That was a lot. I just want to.
Yeah, that's it. That and 1,000 gold pieces.
All right. So quick question before we go out there. Are we splitting the money with Solveig, Ephraim, and Hollis?
I think it would be appropriate to give him a little bit of a taste of this, maybe.
What do you think about 100 for Solveig and 100 for Ephraim and Hollis together? They get 100, and then she gets 100.
Yeah, I like that because, like, yeah, I think that's good because, like, Slovig, if we went by like body count, like she's
Absolutely.
up there, you know.
For sure.
I think as a show of goodwill, maybe we give our new recruits some a little cheddar too. Maybe 10 gold a pop.
I think that's great. How many are there, Zach?
Yeah, you have a total of 6 crew members.
No, we have 7 because Drunk Mike.
Drunk Mike, yeah, okay. You know what? I'm on board with Drunk Mike.
So let it be known, his fucking name is Drunk Mike, even though I have told it does not fit with any other canon. It's fine. Drunk Mike is here on the boat. All right, let me write that down real quick.
All right, so we net, if I do my calculations right, we net 660 gold after we pay out Slovig, Ephraim, Hollis, and our 6 crew members who we don't know the names of, and Drunk Mike.
That sounds good. So that's 220 apiece.
And then I look to the other people that didn't join us, and I go,
Hey guys, you sure you don't want to join now? Look at all this money, honey.
Actually, that's a good point. I will give everybody else at least 2 gold, Zach. So it's another 5 people left, right?
Yeah. Well, I said there was a total of 12. You got half. And yeah, 5. Yep. Hollis and Ephraim got all the slaves up in the boat.
Stop
and
fucking calling them slaves, Zach.
I'm sorry.
These
Hollis
free
and
men.
Ephraim freed all the people and got them into the boat. How about that?
Thank you.
And Slovig grabs all of the prisoners now, and they are all kind of piled in a corner. She's not giving them any kind of respect, and she's kind of sitting in a chair just watching them on the top of this boat, which, by the way, is a keel boat, if you guys need to look that up.
I do.
We're going to play with it a little bit. For some reason, it can only hold 3 crew and like 4 passengers. I'm going to give it a little bit more space. There's nothing like in the middle. It's either gigantic or not. So...
well, Drunk Mike can sleep in the back of holding.
Oh, God. That's amazing. But yeah, there are 2 ballistas on the top of this deck. It seems to be 1 floor underneath that kind of separates into like a captain's quarters on the bottom. Or well, no, a crew quarters on the bottom and a captain's quarters in the aft. I want to say.
Sure. My boat words aren't good, Zach. I got nothing for you.
You guys are aboard this ship now. Joe, I will send you the specs of it later.
Cool. Real fast before we just get too far away. As we're getting everybody on the ship. All right. So fair warning. None of us have a fucking clue how to move a ship in the ocean. Anybody who does, kind of raise your hand. Otherwise, we're going to spend a lot of time here as we go through some trial and error. Anybody raise their hand, Zach?
Yeah. The 6 people
Okay,
that you
great.
had volunteer for. Amber Hall is right on the edge of the ocean, so it's not uncommon for people to be sailors and whatnot. So they eventually get this thing going, and you guys begin to sail back to the outside of the Isle of Berserkers.
Awesome.
Very nice.
And then, we probably try to tell them that, we'll pay them to teach us the ways of the sea.
Yeah, I think you guys can probably pick that up on a later time. But you guys have about 2 days travel, so you guys are going to definitely get a long rest as you go on to this voyage.
Yeah, that was so crazy. I didn't take single point of damage, Zach.
I'm coming for you, buddy. I got you.
I know I'm going to die, and then I'm going to quit the podcast. Syph's is my masterpiece.
Oh, it's your magnum opus. So the first night goes very easy. Is anyone attuning to any of these magical items and stuff? I apologize.
I already attuned to the voice of Torm, which we
You never went over what that does.
No, I did not.
and I'm going to attune to the club too. Again, I probably won't end up using it because I need my shield most of the time, but I think it's kind of cool.
For sure.
I would kind of like the bag of holding, but I don't want to Bogart that if somebody else wants
I don't think you actually even have to attune to it, Jay.
No, I just mean I want to have it.
No, I
sure.
think it would look cool with Kaarle having it.
That's
to be honest,
what I'm thinking.
And
Yeah.
I got Mason to hold my shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's always here. God damn it. Stupid horse.
I mean, I do need a bigger bag for all the money I have.
And you can buy it with all that fucking money.
I'll store it for a nominal fee.
I don't think so, Kaarle.
I
don't want him to know.
Was there anything else to attune to, Zach? I don't think so, right?
No, I don't believe so. But yeah, you spend some time with this loot that he's given you. Again, this golden loot with 2 faces that are facing each other around the frets. And I think it's like 13 strings, if I'm not mistaken. Very ornate. You can just, as you play it, you can see the notes just kind of carry through the ship. And even though you're not a very good loot player, for some reason you play this pretty well. And you can open that email now, Joe.
Oh, what? Secret emails? Oh my god.
Okay. Ooh, oh god damn, that thing's cool looking. Okay. Would you like me to read this out?
If you don't mind.
Sure. All right. So Zach sent me an email with the stats of the Voice of Torm. So the Voice of Torm, legendary soul vessel. I don't know what that means. Must be attuned to your soul. Okay. This legendary instrument was wielded by none other than Bowie the Changed. Interesting. That also goes back to our first campaign, which we probably should do like a little mini episode of like some of the backstory on that. Used to empower his fellow party members on the Isle of Ethos. This item will grow in power as your character wields it. Can use an action to summon the instrument from any distance as long as you are on the same plane. For levels 5 through 10, gain +1 to Charisma. Gain the Bard ability, Song of Rest. Gain proficiency in performance. Can cast Heroism at level 1 once per long rest. Pretty fucking dope.
Yes.
Pretty good.
That
All
is
right.
fucking cool.
All right, if you aren't with me, guys, of trying to find these fucking weapons with this goddamn compass, I'm quitting the podcast.
No, we're of course with it, Christian. We just, had to get through our first MacGuffin first.
I got a long list of shit I got to take care of. Fucking
Dude,
Rat King, weapons. Oh my god.
I have a whole list of our quests, and I think there's literally 2 of them that are done, and one of them is getting the loot back for Huxley Bevelbug. And so we're not doing
That's
great
awesome.
on finishing quests.
Yeah, but now it's attuned to your soul, so you're fucked. You were not giving that back.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We can give it back. We can very clearly have people watch us leave. They can watch us get on the Ravens Road and leave. We can be gone for a week, and I can summon it to me.
Oh, that's genius. But then you're participating in stealing and creating a ruse, as you say. As Bastion says.
Yeah, but I could justify it. I don't know. Well, I'm just saying it's a possibility. Anywho.
So yeah, I created all these. For every Omega, there is going to be some sort of item for each of one of them that is going to grow with each person. So this one, I created something. I didn't really have a a template for something that is bound to the person. So I call it a soul vessel because it's going to be a part of you. This is like, you have bonded to this weapon, which has already been, or weapon or instrument or what have you, that has been used by some legendary person. So it is a part of you now.
So did you design or have you put one in mind for each of us or something? Or is there multiple of these things, like beyond 3?
Yes, there's more than 3.
Wow.
I said there's 7.
Wow. I want to know who all the weapons are from, though. That's interesting. That's really teasing me.
We're getting there. We're going to get there, buddy.
Oh, my God. Zach.
But yes, you now have all access to this Voice of Torm.
Yeah, it's fucking dope, Zach.
Oh, thank you.
It isn't like what you described when we got it back for Huxley, but that's fine.
Was it way different?
I mean, you said it had a picture of, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Oh, did I? All right. Regardless.
It's okay.
Your first day goes by with no problems. Bastion, as you play this instrument, you get even better at it, and you are just entertaining everyone around here.
Oh, is there anything interesting about the club I stole from, what's his name?
Oh, yes. So we're going to call this,
The stick of scrot.
I'm for it.
The scrot stick.
Or we could just say, we could call it Scrot Stick or Scrotor's Club, whatever you want to call it. Okay?
Scrot Stick, yeah. Got it.
Scrot Stick is good. So yeah, this club has got all kinds of different nails and pieces of metal that are jutted in different directions, and it emanates this cold aura. So it is a regular sledge, which I believe is 2d6 damage, right?
No, wait, sledge. What the hell is a sledge?
Isn't it a sledge? Isn't it called a sledge?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. It could
I'm pretty
be.
sure it's called a sledge. Am I wrong?
You said mall earlier?
Maybe it's a mall. Did I say mall?
Yeah, you said mall.
You did say mall. Now that I'm thinking about it.
3,000% you said mall.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I got sledge in there.
That's okay.
So you have this maul that has many different pieces of metal that are kind of going in all different directions throughout it. And it does 2d6 damage. And also, if you give it a power word and you mention it, you will get an additional plus 1d6 cold damage for an hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
Recharge on a short rest. We can do that.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach. It is a magic weapon though, so it does do.
It is a magic weapon, +1 magic weapon.
Oh, +1. Okay, that's also important to know. Okay, great. Just in case we run into another werewolf. Awesome. Yeah, and that's all for things I have to attune to. Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys don't have anything else at sea, I will smash cut to arriving at the outside of the Isle of Berserkers.
Just me sort of listfully looking into the distance on the bow of the ship as we sort of crest the waves, and the breeze and the mist are sort of peppering, just really longingly looking out into the sea.
Ooh, I like that. Standing out there, your feathers fluttering and getting that sea breeze through your feathers. That must be nice.
Yeah.
Second day goes on without any problems as you arrive to the outside of Yamsburg.
If we could backtrack just a tiny bit.
Sure.
I have one little tiny scene. I think as Carl's out there, whenever he looks like he's done being transfixed, I imagine I gather Syph and Kaarle. So now that we own a boat, I think we need jobs on this boat, don't we?
Oh yeah, do we have a revolving captain? What do we do?
I mean, I have some nominations if you want to hear it.
Hit us, yeah.
Carl as navigator.
Oh,
that's fair. As soon as you say that, it dawns on me, Zach, is there a crow's nest on this boat?
Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay. It dawns on me. So I have a look on my face why was I on the bow? Oh my God, this is a crow's nest. And I immediately start climbing and leave the conversation.
I guess that's a yes for navigator. And Syph, since you already got the hat, how about captain?
What? Me? Captain of this whole magnificent vessel?
I'd be happy to be your first mate and do a lot of the heavy lifting for you.
Bastion, my fuzzy little warm heart just grew 3 sizes.
I'm glad to hear it, Syph.
Oh my God. Hold up 1 second real quick. And I tap my hat because it's another day. And I say, Caspian, I hope everything's cool. Last time we talked, you were a little short with me, but I have to tell you, I'm a captain of a whole freaking ship, dude.
Yeah, it cuts out before it says like captain of a ship.
Yeah, I imagine you get to I'm a, and then it stops. And you hear back in your head, oh, syphilis. You're a what? I'm sorry, I was so short. I was busy doing, and then it stops.
And then Syph is like, oh yeah, I forgot there was a character limit. It's what I really wanted to say. What
you call it? It's once a day, Jay. So he has to wait to say that until tomorrow. I yell up to the crow's nest. You cool with Syph being Captain Kaarle?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And that's all I had for this, Zach.
Oh, I love
Excellent.
it. I love it.
Now you are Captain Syphilis Pus Bubble Giant Feller.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so cool now.
What a title.
Oh, okay. And then I also want to do the proposition that there was like one part when Bastion was playing his music, that there was a scene. It was like kind of like a montage of me showing Drunk Mike how to do the Zobekian jig, and he just can't get it because he has 2 left feet. And we are just howling with laughter. All the crew is laughing at Drunk Mike for not being able to dance for worth of shit.
Syph, I got to tell you, this isn't really working for me, bud. I don't know what you're doing with your feet, but I can't do it.
It's all right. You'll get it one day, kid.
He does finger guns because he has picked that one up.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's all I had for seeds, Zach.
Perfect. I really enjoy that. Thanks, guys. The waves crash against the boat as you slowly come into harbor. Quickly, you see that the people of the Isle of Berserkers have come out of their kind of area, and also the Trollkins to the outside, because remember, you took Slovig from them. And she tosses these tied up men off onto the dock as like one after another, just like sacks of potatoes. Boom, boom. She says, prisoners. And like all the trolls like raise their fists in the air and are shouting as the other Bjork and all the other berserkers are off to the outside, like kind of looking cross at them. What do you guys do?
Like as we're pulling up, I'm going to jump up on the ballista and wave the Bjork. That's his name, right? Bjork?
Yep, Bjork Thorson.
Oh my god, I got someone's name right. What the fuck?
Amazing.
Thank you, Christian.
It's because I'm a captain now. I got responsibilities.
Yes, of course.
So I just waved.
None of which you fulfill.
Listen, you're just a navigator, okay?
Yeah.
We
we get by because Joe like keeps everyone in line. I navigate and the people row the ship.
Yeah,
and
I'm a figurehead.
Come here, Drunk Mike. We're gonna dance.
Yeah, exactly. I provide all the festivities.
You're the Murat. Yes.
Yes. Captain, only a name.
No, because I hold on real fast. I thought about that because I do love your idea of like one of our major missions being the artifacts, and that's kind of your gig. So I thought that would be fun after we solve your family issue, for you to be like, all right, this is what's happening, motherfuckers.
Well, part of me was like, Syph would probably be like, oh, great, we need these artifacts because there's no fucking way the Rat King will be able to stand us if we go in there. Shit, I want to go in there and like really make, a fucking scene. Like roll up with this fucking ship. We got a dope ass crew, Drunk Mike, fucking in the Raptors. Because we're gonna teach him how to fucking be a sniper on the ballista. That's for damn sure. Drunk Mike is gonna be like. God.
You set an unfortunate precedent, Zach. All right. Anywho, okay, so we dock. We pull into harbor. Syph is, doing his thing up there.
Right. Slovig is throwing the prisoners onto the deck. And you can see the free people are like getting out, and you can, Bjork is like having a conversation with some of them and, obviously ordering some of the other men to make sure that they get what they need. But yeah, what would you guys like to do after this?
Yeah. I walk up to Bjork, with, I guess our prisoners are sort of behind us.
He is looking over your shoulder as he sees Slovig throwing these prisoners onto the dock.
I'm gesturing back to them.
Yeah. Very impressive, Kaarle.
Yeah, we killed what was his name? Grotur. Yeah, I always get his name mixed up. I kept mixing it up in my head. Definitely Grotur.
Oh yes, Grotur the Cold. You slaughtered Grotur.
Yes, and all the men that were with him, and we commandeered their boat, as you can see, and we made it ours by taking it.
Yeah, he looks at like all of the individual characters, eyeing at Bastion, eyeing at Syph, and Ludwig, who's throwing off these prisoners, but making sure she keeps a steely gaze on Bjork, and looks back at Kaarle. I am very impressed for you to be able to fell a giant and then steal a ship with 5 people. And Hollis and Ephraim are coming by at this point, and Hollis goes up to Bjork and is like, they are mighty warriors. We were wrong to ever not let them in here. And Bjork is like, I totally agree. And Kaarle, thank you for doing this. Did you find something to possibly help with Ludwig?
Yeah, I reach into my bag of holding and pull out the vial.
It's a nice bag.
Thanks. Yeah, we got it from Grotur.
Scrotur.
Yeah, we got this vial. Not exactly sure what it is, but I think this has the best shot of curing whatever's wrong with Ludwig.
Please hurry. It has moved up his body. He's very immobile at this point.
Okay, I think we'd better get over to him then.
You watch as he clears the way. Like, all the people who were standing behind him, these were people that were jeering at you before, now clear a way for you to go straight in. Like, they're starting to follow this, the lead of Bjork. Remember, Bjork is the one who let you guys in here and really let this go. But now they're starting to see what they're talking about, as Kaarle starts walking into the camp. Bastion, did you have something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I have something I'm going to do for Ludwig, but I think we have to do the Ludwig thing first, so I think I just say to Ludwig, don't worry, honey, I haven't forgot about you. We'll be right back. We just got to attend to something real quick, and I'll meet you at the gates, okay?
She grabs you forcefully and gives you a hug that is somewhat painful.
Oh, I give it back as hard as possible.
All right. Yeah, and I think she's impressed by your bare strength.
All kinds of cracking and popping from both of them as they kill each other with their hugs.
And she says, yes, I understand. Trust.
Thank you, honey. Like I said, we'll be back as soon as possible.
And she smiles, her big gappy grin.
All right, and then I rush after Syph and Kaarle.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way into the encampment and back through this dragon's maw. And when you go to find Ludwig, he's not where he was before. It seems like they moved him over into another area. And there are statues all around Ludwig. And it seems like there's many flowers that are here as well. It seems like they're trying to give all the praises that they can. It seems like there's been lots of people have been praying here for his speedy recovery. As you guys kind of see, the ice has traveled up north of his waistline, up probably shoulder level almost. Not his.
Oh God, his wiener.
That's what I was thinking in my head. It consumed his penis. That Ludwigsicle.
Because before it was just his leg, so there's a chance that it didn't get his wiener, but now it's got his wiener.
Frozen dick now. You see that the ice has traveled up his legs and kind of up to his midsection, and he is slow of breathing as it starts becoming around his lungs. What do you guys do?
Ludwig, we have retrieved some water from Two Queens tree. Two Queens World Tree.
He's very short of breath as you're saying you have water, and he's like, you got water.
Well, we're hoping it's some kind of magical water.
Well, give it here. I'm freezing my dick off. Come on.
I was gonna ritualistically sprinkle it over him, but if he wants to just swig it, then sure.
All right. You hand him this vial, and he swigs it deep, and you watch as this ice slowly melts from his waist and all the way down his legs, and he immediately starts to arch his back and try to get up, and he starts to stand up and looking around. You believe they were going to fucking leave me in here? All these statues? Just because I'm turning to ice and shit?
Yeah, right. Kind of in bad taste.
Oh, wait, are those statues people?
Well, seems that they were legendary berserkers that came through these aisles before. They're going to leave old Ludwig in here.
I mean, cool statues and all, but really kind of bad taste for them to put you in here. Like, haha, get it? Like, you're going to be like these guys.
I know, right? I told him, I said, listen, I ain't dead yet. Don't leave me in here.
Yeah, I help Ludwig up and say, Ludwig, it's good to have you back. We're gonna put you to work as soon as possible. As soon as you're ready, sir. We got some work for you to do.
Oh, well, I'm ready to work now. As he's like working through his joints, and you can hear him cracking and stuff. But yeah, you see, as you're looking around, you can see all of these statues that are in here. You see a familiar-looking dwarf. It says Fulgrim Steelheart.
Oh, shit.
And it has like a little plate underneath of it. It says, for slaying the evil werewolf pack of the Lunar Hounds in the den of Fenris. And it says like where he lives now. It says it lives in Hannington.
Is there any other people that we like recognize or like famous people?
Well, there are some other people here. You see Bjork Thorson, slayer of the frost giant, Klugar the Terrible.
Nice name.
Yeah. Brick Ironhide. This one's a dwarf with like a spear raised above his head, and he's like missing an eye. It says he's like a defender from the invasion of Jomsburg, and it said he died in battle. Devland Abrams, human. It looks like an archer with like a leather armor, and it says slayer of a Wendigo, but died of the cold snap.
Mm-hmm. I always thought that was Wendigo.
I think it is too.
Probably is.
But I like the idea of like it's Midgard. Maybe there is a thing called a Wendigo.
It's just
different thing. I get confused all the time.
Yeah, it's a
different vernacular.
It's a small dog made out of wind vapors.
I was just gonna. God damn it, Christian! I was gonna say something similar. It's a spectral Australian outback dog.
The next one, you see a human statue. He's like leaning on a greatsword, and it says Ulfric Rastburn, slayer of the hag, Grizzlekin the Cruel, died of the cold snap. So you see this next statue is very weird. He's wearing nothing but a loincloth and a tattered cloth pack holding a large cask. It looks like there's a big thing of ale in the back of it with the words Berserker written on it. It says, Llewellyn Park, the Vengeful, liberator of the Pharaohlands, chosen of Thor, beheader of the traitor King Nazim, slayer of the ancient red dragon, Zardath the World Eater, survivor of the Ethos Rapture, died in battle to Karzax. And that's where we're going to cut it, guys.
Okay. The audience has no idea. That's, again, all stuff from our first campaign. Again, we have to do like a recap episode or something like that.
Holy shit.
Did
you
God,
see
that was
how,
fucking great, Zach.
how
Holy
epic
shit.
my statue placard is? Like,
Yeah.
it probably had to have like 7 extensions just to get all that shit on it.
Yeah.
That was Christian's character from our first campaign, Llewellyn.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to find out.
We're
God.
15 episodes in, and we've got like a whole extended universe thing
Oh
going
my
on.
God. Forget everything I ever said about you. Oh my God. I love you. I didn't even put it together. That's so fucking good. I kind of thought that that's what you were driving at, but I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. Wow, he sounded so fucking cool. Wait, who did he die by? Tell me that person, because I need to know about that.
Karzax. We would like to thank Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com and Michael from Game Chops for allowing us to use their music in this episode. Music is licensed under Creative Commons. Also, check us out on Instagram at Adventure Public Radio. Tweet at us at APRPod. I want to hear from y'all. One more thing. Tell your friends, tell your nerds, tell your geeks how awesome this adventure is, following these furry and feathery heroes as they travel the lands of Midgard. We're getting bigger with every episode, and it's thanks to you guys and girls. Thank you for listening. Now here's a clip that didn't make the take.
Do you guys know the trick with your knuckles to figure out the days of the month?
Yeah.
Like how many days are in each month? Well, Joe, yeah, you do. You're very impressive, thank you. But Christian and Zach, do you?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wait, you asked and I answered.
I did, and you were like, yeah, we all know that, Jason. Thanks.
I
Very
just know
good.
I have a pocket calendar on my
Joe,
phone.
just shut the hell up, Joe.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Mr. Know-It-All.
You asked us if we knew a thing, and I said yes.
So, Christian and Zach, have you ever seen this trick? The month, the days.
Yes, I've seen it as well. Yeah.
Okay, Christian, it's important.
No, I haven't, because I want you to feel good about yourself.
I don't need it that bad.
I got a lot of sass, but Zach saying he'd seen it. It was fucking fine.
Mm-hmm. At least he was honest.
What the
fuck? Yeah, you're being a real fucking drunk, Mike. Yeah,
I cannot wait for the long arc of this character.
It's gonna be so stupid.
100%. 100%.
Oh God, why? Why Drunk Mike?
I love Drunk Mike. He's my favorite character.
When Bastion dies, I'm taking over Drunk Mike.
I saw there was a post. It was like a tweet or something. In the D&D movie, there should be a character that dies, and then the characters
I saw that too.
meet another character played by the same actor in the next scene.
Yeah, I love that. That's so genius.
That is perfect.
I just thought if you take over Drunk Mike, you know his weapon has to be a broken beer bottle.
Yes, in fact, let's just give that to him and have him holster it, so it's not an improvised weapon. It's just his weapon.
Yeah, that's it. It's like a fucking dagger.
Oh my God, that's amazing, guys.
And then he has a shield as a buoy.